Commander, thank you very much indeed for joining us here at IAV's 2017. Can you tell us what's brought you here, and of course, what's Chile doing in terms of its priorities for its armoured vehicles fleet?
Okay, thank you very much. IQ Defence invited Rear Admiral David Hardy, Commanding General, Chile Marine, to attend this conference. And given the fact that I run the integrated development program for the Chile Marine Corps, he decided me to attend and present what is new on Chile armored defense or armored development program.
Excellent. In terms of the discussions you've heard over the past 2 days, has anything come up as particularly interesting to you and in terms of meeting your needs and priorities for your armed forces?
Absolutely, absolutely. The good thing on this fair or this conference is the fact that you can get the procurer and the demand in the very same room, so you can get to chat them each other. And that gives me the opportunity to learn from the state of the art of the material from one side, and also to be able to get the most out of experimented users of armored vehicles, which is a tremendous opportunity.
Given Chile's unique geography, security situation, how much value is it to speak to other people in the international community in terms of your peers, but also in terms of the industry here today?
Well, it's always valuable to get to chat with the market, because as I said before, you get to know the very edge of the state of the art, and by doing so, you can project what will be the next turnover for the material. Now, neighboring-wise, security problems, there are none currently, but we do face peace operations quite often, and we are involved in that matter. And for that matter, again, armored vehicles, it's a massive asset to have in our inventories. So again, having the chance to talk with experimented users and with the state-of-the-art market providers, it's a massive opportunity for us.
And for the next year or two, where do you anticipate Chile specifically to progress in terms of its future plans for armour?
Well, that is quite a tricky question. We are pushing the envelope in order to get the funds to develop more capabilities, but that's not in our hands, if you know what I mean. We have to make the government to recognize the issues and then allocate the resources for that development to happen.
And finally, is there perhaps one question you might have that you would really want to have answered on site here today, or is there something that you came armed with that you thought, I really need someone to help me with this issue?
Well, actually, yes, and I just discussed that with the Director of Material of the Royal Army. How do you work the relationship between operators, maintainers, and design authorities in order to, in order to get to the final objective altogether and not create false expectations. So that triangle, which is critical to manage, because operators want to operate all the time, maintainers want to have the assets nice and shiny, stored away on the warehouses, and on the other hand, the design authority is the one who rules how the assets are to be used. Well, I am in the middle, and I need to work between these three opposing forces. And I wanted to know how the British Army have dealt with that situation.
We hope we can help in any way we can, and thank you very much for joining us here.
Cheers.